Hey everyone, it's Fim over here. If you want to keep updated with the latest from Maroon Talk, make sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Pocket Casts, Breaker, Overcast, and Radio Public. UP5! Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP fighting Maroons. I am Fim Moran, batch 2010 from UP Dos Baños.
Enzo Regondola, batch 2010, UP Diliman.
I'm Piel Ordonez, batch 2011 from UP Diliman.
Toby Yanga, batch 2010 UPLB, 2011 UP Manila.
Sean Manganti, Adamson, batch 2015, baby. Let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah, let's
What is up? Yo! What
Wow.
is up?
Sir.
What is up? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure walang nakakaisip na we'll be guesting Sean Manganti, our best friend from the Adamson University. You know, everyone knows him. I'm pretty sure everyone knows you from the UP side as well as the Adamson side, of course. During our
Baby.
memorable battles back when you were playing. Okay. Sean, thank you
Yep.
so much for joining us. It's such a nice pleasure having you here. I'm sure we're gonna have an interesting episode.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's my honor.
All right. Siguro, let's just talk to us first about like how have you been the past few months. I think you guys have been back in training for the PBA right now. What have you been up to? Just pretty much tell us how have you been.
Well, 2020's just ruined everything with COVID. But really, I moved into a new apartment. I've been really my new hobby is really like furniture and like contemporary art and stuff.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Besides, that's like on the side of working out every day and keeping in shape and trying to get back to normal basketball wise. But yes, it's been a struggle, man.
If you want to like talk to us about the arts, I'm pretty sure Toby and Piel right there know the stuff we're talking about. So if ever you wanna like have someone to talk to, just feel free to reach out to them. Wait, before I
Let's get
forget,
into it.
before I forget, I'd like to what's this? Just like to shout out our friend Nico Elorde for Mr. Nico Elorde for making this happen. Your teammate from
Yes,
North.
sir.
Yeah, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
When was the last
So,
time?
thank you.
Thank you.
Hope to see you soon. Actually, we'll be having
Huge shout out to the GOAT, Nico.
Yeah.
Oh.
the goat. Yeah, how has it been? Have you guys been practicing again for Northport? How was it right now?
Yeah, we just started maybe a week, 2 weeks. So we got like 4 clusters, and I'm in cluster A, and we got like the first time slot in the morning. So I'm back home by like 10 a.m. So I just got the
Oh,
whole
wow.
day. Yeah, it's crazy.
And you guys still practice
Big
in
good,
Green Meadows? Still there?
Yep.
So how does it like? You have 4 clusters. How many players are in one cluster?
4 clusters, 4 players per cluster.
And how long does that practice take for?
Yeah, the first week it was like 2 hours, and then now, but the first week we went Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then last week we went Monday through Friday, 1 hour each day or 1.5 hours each day, plus like some conditioning with running. So last week was tough, man. My body's hurt right now. I'm beat up.
But you can't like really play 5-on-5, right? I mean, yeah, of course, but you can't like play
Nothing,
2-on-2 at
no
least.
contact, bro. It's just shooting,
Mhm.
and then
Kills.
like drills with like cones and stuff. Pretend defense, and it's just really it's really on the matter of like the player, like if he
Yeah.
really wants to go hard or not. Because there's nobody telling you like go harder or play harder defense or something. So it's on a matter how you built if you want to go hard or not.
just
Do
a
you guys
go.
do you
Caesar,
guys
go.
still know how to play basketball properly? I mean, you haven't played, you
In
know,
months.
in months.
Yeah.
You still know how to defend. You still know how to box out.
No, man, dude, it's funny because my first week back, it was like I don't know 5 or 6 months away from the court from a basketball. Dude, when I first came back, I airballed like three, maybe five shots in a row. And like this is from close range. I'm not even like
Okay.
shooting threes or something. I'm like in the paint, throwing up my floaters and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Man, it was bad. But last week, this last week, I started to feel like a pro again. Started to feel good.
But who was leading your practice? Was Coach Pido still in there the whole time, or
Yeah. My cluster has Coach Pido, and then we got Christian, Sean Anthony, and Kelly Nabong in
oh,
my cluster.
okay, interesting, interesting. Okay,
Pretty
just
nice
like
cluster. Yeah.
just an interesting trivia for you. Boss Eric Arejola actually was my first coach back in Zubel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nico and I were under him back when we were in grade 5. So we go way
SVP
back.
days.
Yeah, our SVP days. This was the
That's
time
boss man right there.
he's a really nice guy. This was
Yeah.
when I became classmates with Nico, and he eventually,
Okay.
as I was playing football then he eventually told me to
Uh,
try out for the team, and the rest is history. I played till I was like
Yep.
fourth year high school. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so
That's how it is.
let's talk about Sean, naman. Let's go back in time, Sean, and tell us about how you got into Adamson, how you went to the Philippines. If I'm not mistaken, you were from California. Are we correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
California.
So what made
Uh,
tell us a story. What made you jump back to the Philippines and try out?
well,
I don't know. What was it? Tell us a story.
well, I was last year of high school, a senior in high school, and I got a bunch of offers for colleges. Not a bunch, maybe like 5 or 6, but I think they were all like D3, and then I got like 1 or 2 Division 2 offers. But then my dumbass, my
It's
I
fine, man.
didn't like take it. I didn't take it seriously because I thought like I thought highly of myself. So I was like, man, I want to go D1. You know, everyone's goal in the States is to go D1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna just wait it out, keep pushing it to the side, and then eventually it came to a point where like fall first semester of college is gonna start soon. And I have to choose,
Mhm.
and so I go back. I hit up my D2 schools, and it was too late. They filled my spot. So then last minute I had to go D3. So I went to Maine. I don't know if you guys
Wow.
are familiar with Maine,
As in the state?
but it's the
Maine.
totally opposite
Yes, it
coast
is.
of California.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like below 2 degrees there. It's crazy.
Damn.
And then I played a year there, and you know it was cool. I made a lot of friends, but the culture for basketball was not the same there. It was just like it's a country. I mean,
Mhm.
it's like a
Mhm.
countryside.
Yeah.
So they all about horseback riding and
Yep.
hunting.
Mhm.
So I was like, man, I gotta get out of here. So I went back home to California, and then just didn't do anything for a whole year, just working out by myself. And then I joined a Filipino league
Mhm.
out there in California, and then I get into contact with some guys with like Senator Manny Pacquiao's team, and then they got some friends from like NU, UE, Adamson, and then so they hit up directly Coach Kenneth Remdes, and then he called me directly, and then he's I'm gonna get you on a plane, let's see what you can do. So that came out, and then first day I got there, you know, I showed up to practice, and then I'm not being cocky, but my first day of practice, I did good. I did really good. I think I had like a putback dunk on somebody.
But this was the time
I showed out.
this was the time that Coach Kenneth was the head coach of Adamson.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was head honcho, and yeah, so he liked me from the jump. And then like 2 days after I signed with Adamson. I'm a nobody. Nobody knows about me. I'm nobody. But 2 days after I signed, he gets fired, bro. I'm like, oh my god. It's
Oh,
like another. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Like, do I have to
Okay.
find another school? I don't know what to do. But I just waited out, and then Boss France came in the doors,
yeah.
and with his whole team, Tunichi, Coach Jack, like his
Yep.
whole Oleado, Ren,
Yep.
and it was very intimidating. And there was like 50 guys in the gym, like on the team previously, and then new tryouts that made the team, but then Coach Ken got fired.
Yeah.
So it was a big jumble,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 50 guys, and then so I had to try out again for Coach
Okay.
France.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it was just a big, and then I made the team obviously,
Yeah.
and then but we didn't really see eye to eye that much. Like I wasn't that good. So I was like, once he came, I wasn't that good, and I was like, man, my confidence was kind of low. And coming from the States, I was playing guard.
Yeah.
And then since I'm 6'4", 6'5" ish, he like immediately was like, no, you gotta play 4'5". And I'm like, yo, what? And I was super skinny.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah, I
skinny now,
remember
but
that.
I was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
super skinny.
Yeah.
And then so it was just bad. And then next 2 years, I didn't play that much, and it was kind of weird. But yeah, that's how I got there.
But were you like, yeah, you were playing guard your whole life, I would suppose, back in the States.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know, how was that transition for you heading into that Pumaran system of basketball?
It was terrible, man. It was terrible. But I'm just you gotta control what you can control, and you try to adjust to the situation. So that's what I try to do. But I was still kind of hard headed back then, so I
Mhm.
was like, man, f this. Like I know what I can do. But of course, I'm not gonna say that to them.
Yep.
I got respect for everybody above me, so I'm just in my head, kind of boiling. And then, I just eventually I just got to work on my own and then prove it to them. And then eventually we got there.
And being in that Pumaran type of basketball program, discipline really comes into play. So if you're not that type of person, a player that who wants to play for Coach France, you're gonna really have a hard time if ever you want to make the team.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
eventually,
for sure.
the rest was history, and you made the team, and you eventually made the rotation, and I guess everything was set into place. Even if it
Yeah,
wasn't really Coach France who initially recruited you, right? So yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, Enzo, Toby, PL. Maybe you have questions for Sean.
Yeah. How? I mean, you grew up in the U.S. and then you went to Adamson. How was the adjustment for you? Not just basketball wise, but in terms of outside the court.
Yeah,
You know,
school.
how did you how do you
Yeah.
adjust with school, with the culture? Was it difficult for you, and how did you do it?
Did you have relatives here?
Uh,
First of all.
no.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I do, of course, but I never met them in my life. I don't
Okay.
know them, so obviously I'm not gonna trust anybody. But yeah. So that's a good question. I've never really thought about it, but I mean, I'm not the type of guy that's like, how do you say this? Like, obviously the culture is different.
Mhm.
U.S. and
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the type to be like too bougie or too like, you know, I'm Filipino. I'm pure Filipino. So I'm not gonna look down on this. But I will say that the first dorm that I had with Adamson
Mhm.
was terrible, bro. Man, I'm not even look. Hey, even the locals will tell you this. That shit was nasty, man. Like dirty,
Was this
dirty.
inside the campus or outside?
Yeah, it was inside the campus.
Okay,
It
okay.
was dirty, man. Dirty. But to their benefit, they just built or not just built, but in like 2017, 2018, they built like a state of the art dorm for the athletes. So it's really nice now, but like half and half. I did really bad dorm, and then I had the really good dorm. So it's cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, culture-wise, it was definitely a change for me. It was like a culture shock, of course. Especially going to classes in
Mhm.
college here is way different because I want to say it's more. I don't know how it is at UP or Ateneo and bigger schools like that, but at Adamson it's more of like a everybody's so young at Adamson. Like I don't know, man. The freshmen are like 16 years old.
Oh yeah, same in the UP.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay, well I don't know. I don't know in Adamson because I've been to UP a lot and I've been to Ateneo a lot because I'm
Mhm.
friends with some Ateneans, but
Yeah.
definitely it's different. The UP and Ateneo are definitely like up to US standard almost.
Oh.
Like it's nice. It's very nice.
Okay.
And Adamson is like no knock on my school because I love them and I'll forever be an Adamsonian. But it's like I don't know. I don't know how to put it without like I don't want to disrespect my school. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fine.
But
Yeah.
It is,
no,
ano?
because
the
I'm from
maturity level, I don't know. Maybe the maturity level is kind of definitely there's different levels.
Mhm. Go ahead, Toby.
But
yeah, because I live very near
Yes, he
Adamson.
does. He does.
Yeah, I'm near San Marcelino basically. So
hey,
yeah, I see it all the time. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the culture there is every time you have a game on Sunday, sometimes we see you guys hear mass at the what's this church, Saint Vincent
Saint
de Paul.
Vincent. Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah. How is that? How do you live with that type of culture?
Was it a tradition for the team?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Like every game day, we'd have a mass. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes.
That's fine with me. I go to church every Sunday, even before Adamson, so that's not a problem with me. I follow and everything. So the culture change for me was obviously um, maybe the living conditions, the food,
Yeah.
because I'm so like accustomed to like burgers and French fries and all that stuff, and the canteen or the cafeteria would have like serving adobo and stuff,
Sinigang,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
cool at the same time, but it's like I also miss that American like just get a burger whenever.
Yeah.
So
so
that's really the only thing, but everything else is cool.
so how long would you like say na you had to adjust during that time na you had like culture shock and was there some specific person who took you under his wing to get you through all these to help you around? Was there someone from the team? I guess I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Well, for me, I'm not the type of guy to be like throw it into a situation, which I was by myself, and I adjust quickly. I'm not gonna dwell on anything
Mhm.
so I adjusted very quickly. It was fine for me, but I didn't have any like kuya,
Yeah, yeah.
but I
Yeah.
had like my fellow Philams. You know what I'm saying? Like
Or
bunch
Rob
of them.
Manalang
There's a
was it?
bunch.
Or
Yeah, I had Manalong, I had Espeleta.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had Misi was with me since day
Yeah.
one.
Mhm. Kurt
Yeah,
Lohera,
all
yeah.
the Lohera and Hill, even though they transferred
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2 years later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was all a squad and the locals, and then like all the locals would come with us wherever we go. So we was vibing well together.
So
But
pretty much the whole team,
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
basically.
pretty
Except
much. Yeah.
there are some guys that are like to be alone or like to do their
Hmm.
thing, which is fine. So it's cool.
So who would you consider to be your closest teammate then back in Adamson? Was there
Oh,
one specific
Espeleta.
guy? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's my guy. To this day, we're still. He's like one of my best friends still. But I'm cool with all of them. Obviously, like Manalang, that's my guy. That's my guy. And Jarek,
Yeah.
that's my bro. We had that like dynamic duo. Me
And I
and
mean, like,
Jarek.
like playing for Coach Franz, I mean, you definitely have that type of brotherhood, being
Yeah,
together,
for sure.
going through practice. So it's really something that you guys would really have to eventually come up with, since the type of system Coach Franz instills in you guys really requires a lot of teamwork. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not surprised when you said you're close with most of your teammates. So yeah, that's really something.
I actually, I I don't necessarily agree with you on that because uh, look, let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's not really Coach France and the coaching staff that makes us a brotherhood, you know. Because if you know them and their coaching style, they are super disciplinary type, you know, like military style.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They're not there trying to be your friend. They're not trying to be like your dad figure. They're not, you know, they're all about winning, which is why I respect them so much. But so I feel like my especially my best year, you know, I really made it a point to look, man, we can't win unless we all on the same page. We're all brothers in this. Like, you know, I always like told them like, and I meant it eventually that you know I would die for any of you guys because I think in my rookie year, yeah, definitely my rookie year and the season that I sat out for residency,
Mhm.
you know, Adamson wasn't winning,
Yep.
and it was I could tell that there are some guys that have been there and that have their own agendas.
Mhm.
I won't say any names, but you know, there's those guys that are just happy to play in UAAP or just happy to be on the team or they just want to do good for themselves. So I think once we came in, I think we really tried to set the tone and you know try to change the culture for Adamson. Because when I got in, man, it was but
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
it was like last place every year. So we really wanted to change that. But France though and his whole crew did an amazing job on the coaching side. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to them.
And it showed. It definitely
Yeah,
showed
we showed.
the previous years for how many seasons already.
Yeah.
The winning type of mentality has already been back with Adamson. And yeah, when you were saying Adamson was winless during those years. UP was there with you guys.
Yeah.
I
We were
remember.
at the
I
bottom.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
were at
remember.
the
It was
bottom.
always they were calling us
7 and 8.
the cellar dwellers.
Yep, that was it. And
Yeah.
that's why when it came to season 81, like who would have thought that these two teams would be playing that type of level of intensity of basketball, knowing that a few years back it was so different from what it
Yeah.
was now. So APL, maybe you have ano muna, question for Sean
Yeah.
before we head into go ahead.
Speaking about culture, Sean. How was the film culture in SoCal? I mean, the basketball culture there for you, film guys.
You're from where? Sorry, Sean. Specifically in
What?
California,
San Diego.
San Diego. Okay, yeah, SoCal.
Yeah, southeast. Yeah, but the film culture there is huge, man. I think
Yeah.
if you guys haven't been there, I think you guys might be surprised. Especially where I'm from, they call it like Little Manila. It's just a bunch
Mm.
of Filipinos everywhere. It's like when I go home, it's like I didn't even leave the Philippines.
Yep.
Like Filipinos
Yeah.
everywhere. Seafood City, you know.
Yeah.
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 Were there a lot
So
of Filipino players too? Phil Am.
where?
Yeah, there has to be.
There. I mean,
Oh God, there's so many. It's. I'm telling you, it's the same as here.
mm,
Go back home. Everyone wants to play ball. Everyone wants to, you know, play for money and stuff like at a different level. But you know, they still don't have the height or the exposure for that or coaching. So it's the same thing wherever you go, just different levels.
I mean, I have family in LA, and
Yeah.
whenever I try to like play around with Pinoys there back then,
Yeah.
there's a big community of. So I mean, like
Huge.
if coaches want to like scout for talent there, I mean, I'm pretty sure they won't really have a hard time since a lot of
No.
players are
No.
really promising there. So I'm supposing you're a Padres fan.
Yep, San Diego, baby. Yes, sir.
You gotta believe Tatis right now. I mean, like he's swinging out of nowhere, and
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know,
It
I
is
don't
what
know.
it is, though. Just gotta believe.
I am a Yankee fan. Si Enzo here is a Pats fan for football.
Respect.
and I'm a Giants fan for baseball.
Yeah, he's NorCal.
Respect.
Yep.
Respect.
Sino Toby?
I'm for the Dodgers, Rams, Lakers, all LA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nobody wants the Chargers. I mean, nobody wants the Chargers.
Hey, man. Look, when we were in our prime, we was nice. But Daniel Tomlinson, oh my
Yeah,
god.
Oh
LT.
yeah,
LT,
definitely,
yeah.
Come on, man. You know?
Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, it came from San Diego. I mean, like, totally slipped my mind. They're
Yeah.
everywhere now. Okay,
Yeah.
set into your playing years in Adamson. So, what would you consider to be your best year? Your first best year when you played for Adamson? What season was it?
Well, obviously, I don't know. Well, season 81 was my best year.
Okay.
Statistically, in every category, that was my best year. But I had a pretty decent rookie year.
Mhm.
But then after that season, I had some injuries with my knees, and then my sophomore season was just terrible, man. Then I almost went home.
Oh, tell us about that. What happened there?
Oh god. Okay. Well, my rookie year was pretty good, and then by the end of my rookie year, I was starting and everything, and then we went to the Final Four, and my last game against LaSalle in the Final Four, I did really good. I think I had like 15 points as a rookie, and then the coaching staff loved me. So then, yeah, we lost, we get bumped out, but then, they're treating me so good, with respect. We expect this from you and this from you for season 80 or season 80.
Yeah, season 8.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in season 80 acting like I'm that shit. And, and then I get hit with some injuries, but I didn't really take it seriously because I was still fairly young. So I was like, man, I'm going to get over this. And then the season comes, and man, the expectations on me were just crazy, and I just did not live up to it, and they hated me, dude.
You mean your coaches?
Hated the coaches. They
Really?
they
Okay.
did not like me. They did not like me, and then fast forward after season 80, I go home for Christmas, and then I come back in January, and they're like, "Hey, man, we're not sure if you should still be here. Like, they're sitting me down on the side. Like, we were expecting so much from you,
Mhm.
and your rookie year was better than your sophomore year, which is reversed."
Mhm.
And I'm just like, I already know all of this, so I'm just like already mad at myself, and I'm just like taking it really hard. But then, I got myself healthy, and then I started working hard, and then season 81 came, baby, and I was ready. Before season 81, all the preseason tournaments that we had, I was killing.
Okay.
I was like MVP of some leagues and Mythical 5 of some leagues. So then leading up to the season 81, all my teammates knew, all my coaches knew that I was that dude, and me and Jarek was going to go crazy. And we did
Yes.
until
Yep.
y'all Maroon mother.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh man. You guys were killing us the whole season. I mean, like no one was expecting that to happen in the Final Four. But before we get to that, let's just take a step back for a bit again.
Yeah, rewind it.
Yep. I want to talk about season 80 first, actually, because I think that's when you started to be notable, quote unquote,
Yeah.
in the UP
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I believe it started with that winning putback that you
Yep.
made off of I think was it Jerick and Misi's shot?
It was Jared's shot and then Poppy's shot and then I put it back in.
with the game was tied, and then you put it back with, if I'm not mistaken, there was like zero point 0.5 seconds left in the clock. Then
I'm not sure.
yeah,
I'm
something
not
like
even
that,
sure.
and then yeah, that was it. That was it. We saw
Yeah.
the shorts, the skinny Sean Manganti back
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the
Trademark.
Is there?
that was it. That was the start. So we talk about that. Of course, it wasn't just back then. You didn't really know what was gonna happen during these times. You'd be facing UP in the future. But
Yeah.
was there something already in you that like whenever you guys faced UP, was there something in you that was like an extra step internally, at least for
You
you?
know what? Hey, I could make up something just to get the story boiling, but it wasn't nothing, man. Honestly, it was nothing. It was just coincidental, and it just so happened that those UP games were really close, and it just so happened that I was in the right position at the right time, and I had, I want that. I want to be in those situations, so I always try to be in those situations. So it's just coincidences on
I,
my part.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, after that shot, it was I think it was a corner three in season 81, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
It was a corner
yeah,
three. Game of the story. A story of the game was Adamson was up pretty much the whole game, and then we were making a run. UP was making a run like in the
yeah,
final minutes. If I'm not mistaken, you guys your lead was down to 4, and then there's like a minute left, and then here comes Sean Manganti with a wide open
yeah. Dagger,
corner dagger three, which like
dagger, boy.
took the air out of the freaking arena. And if I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
mistaken,
but that time, me and Paul kind of had something going. Because even in the preseason, like the Phil Loyal tournaments, Phil Loyal preseason, me and Paul would go at it. So I feel like me and Paul always had like these, you know, I'm trying to get the better of this guy, and we would go to war, man. Like we was elbowing each other, we cuss each other out, but it's all love after the game. So
yeah,
me and Paul kind of
Yeah.
had something special there.
this was season
Um,
81, right? Or was it even before like the previous seasons, or was
I
it
think
mainly
it
season
even
81?
started in '80. In '80,
Okay,
we was
okay.
going at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the extent of '81, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit, a little bit.
Sorry, which came first? Was it the three or your like semi hook shot? Which was the first round?
The three, the three
The
came.
three was the first
in
round.
the first
Okay, that was the
round.
first round.
Yeah,
But ironically, both
yeah.
games were held in San Juan. In
Phil
the,
Loyal.
Yeah. Phil.
Yeah,
let's talk about that. I was watching it earlier. I mean, it was an inbound play. The last shot you made. I mean, I think you were up by 1. Tama ba?
Yeah, UP was up by 1.
UP was up by 1.
yeah.
Was the play really for you, or
Hell yeah! I was like, give me the ball, man. Give me the effing ball. And I'm gonna go to the rack with this thing.
so you were really supposed to
Yeah.
drive?
And the rest is history.
So it
Hell
was.
yeah!
What happened was I think you got checked by Paul, was it? So you had to you wanted to drop
Make
it
a
down to
pass,
Papi
yeah.
Sar,
Yeah.
but it got tapped,
Yeah.
but you got it back. And then for some reason you just
Yeah.
thought of throwing it up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and then
man.
hit the shot.
Of course.
Those teardrops
Gotta
are
be
deadly,
creative.
man. I remember. Those are
That was-
killer.
Yeah, I think that was the most hurtful among the three.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say.
Yeah,
I
it
would
was,
say,
it
I
was
would
the
say.
most memorable for me too. I think. Yeah.
To no surprise,
Yeah.
come the final four, I'm sure I was there in game 1 in MOA, and the first time you went to the line for a free throw, I remember this very vividly. You were
Let me know.
smiling because the UP fans were giving you so much love.
Hell yeah! I love it, man.
I saw it on your face. I mean, like no one really. I mean, actually, that was the first time UP had a crowd. First of all,
It was a big ass crowd too.
Yeah, I mean,
Huge.
I couldn't even get
Yeah.
tickets, and eventually got some. And then
Yeah.
Sean Manganti got fouled. I think it was the first quarter. Then you went up the line.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that. I mean, I saw the smile on your face during that time. Were you shocked?
Look, man, I think season 81, Final Four, Game 1 has to be, even though it's an L for me,
Yeah.
I think that has to be my most favorite game of my whole career or my life, because it
Wow.
was just so
Wow.
much fun, man. The intensity level, the crowd level was insane, and I was just having fun. The crowd hated me, man. They hated me, dude. So I was just like,
They had reason
I
to.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just playing into that, villain role, and it was so much fun, man. I was talking to them, I was pointing at them. It was fun, dude. But yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you
savage
you
too.
were called the UP Heartbreaker back then, if I
Yep. Yep.
remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got something on my wall for y'all
What do
if
you mean?
y'all
What's
want to
that?
see it later.
What is it?
Oh,
So
it's just
now.
a newspaper article.
Oh, okay. Okay. But then, was this the first time in your career that you had that type of villain role, that big of a villain role against one school, or like what? Yeah, what one
Uh,
school is one team.
yeah, for sure. That's the first time. That was the first time.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
you're
oh,
so good,
somebody's
man. Like,
bringing
how
it
do
to
you?
me.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on, man. Somebody bring it to me, guys.
What
I'm
is that?
sorry,
What is it?
guys. Can you read it?
Nice, nice.
But
It's the
that is
Slayer. Oh
The
that is
yeah, that's
nice.
Slayer.
nice.
That is
That
nice.
is
Let me
nice.
pop it up. Let me pop it. Keep it there.
Yeah,
This is
Myth of
for
the Slayer.
Yep.
what newspaper is this?
It is
Inquirer?
the Inquirer,
Yeah, Inquirer.
and it just has all the game winners and
Wow,
crazy
that
stuff
is
I've done against you
That's
that is
guys.
nice.
nice.
Thank you.
That is nice.
And
Yeah, thank
that
you.
is why we love you as like UP fans. I mean, after all that hate you had in the final four of season 81,
Yeah, the mutual respect.
you had to receive
Yeah,
an award in the finals.
yeah,
Tell me what was going through your head. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was the most improved player award,
yeah.
right?
I got the most improved player and the PSB player of the season or
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
PS Bank, yeah, PS Bank. Oh.
And yeah,
Then
and I had to walk out, and it's all UP
yep,
crowd, bro.
yep,
And I was
yep,
like,
yep.
oh my god, when they call my name, I'm gonna be torn to pieces. And hey, it was actually all love. It was
Yep,
cool.
yep, yep.
Yep.
It
What
was
was
cool. I had to thank them. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I was there. I was actually applauding you as
Yeah.
well, way up
Thank
in
you
the
very
Gen
much. I
X.
appreciate that.
Because I mean, UP fans are new. Honestly, a lot of the UP fans are new, but they know how to appreciate talent. They know how to appreciate they know how to respect opponents at that. And honestly, I was quite
Maybe
shocked.
maybe after the game. I don't know
No,
about
man, I don't
during.
think so. I don't think so.
During it is
Of course
hostile,
not. Of
man.
course
I
not.
don't
Of
think
course
so. I
not.
don't think so. No, no, no. But
Yeah,
of course, during the game, we're all gonna go to war and all that. But then
yeah, of
after all
course.
that,
Expected.
UP fans were cheering Adamson cheers.
Yeah,
We were
yeah, yeah.
applauding Adamson players. So I mean, like the love is there. Even if they're new
Yeah,
fans,
for
they know how
sure.
to appreciate and respect other schools, other opponents. So at least that's what's good
Yeah.
for at this
Big
stage of the.
respects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you love that. You gotta love that thing from our side. Okay,
Oh
guys,
yeah,
go
no,
ahead. Any
very
questions for
surprising.
Sean? Ito sila PL and Toby usually have been watching the winless seasons of UP and Adamson back then.
Yeah.
What do you say about that, Fredo?
Oh yeah. I remember. What was that? The first time we won a game after 27 games. Yeah, UP
Oh
Yeah.
Adamson.
man,
Yeah, I remember that.
Tapos I think
yeah, that's rough.
the reason for the bonfire was because of a win against Adamson. Was it?
That,
Tama?
Yep.
that
Yep.
win. That win.
Yep. That win.
That was around
Oh god.
2014.
That was
14?
14.
2014.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
2014.
2014.
14.
Yeah.
So you were there then, right? Sean?
No, I
No,
wasn't
not
even
yet.
here yet. I arrived in 2015.
So I mean, this type of rivalry, quote unquote, between Adamson and UP has been like going on for in the recent years, and we don't see it going away anytime soon, considering the type of
Yeah, I
players.
hope it lives on. I
Yeah,
hope it lives
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's some sort of special because no one really was expecting this type of like a rivalry between these schools, right? 'Cause, no one's really been.
What happened in '82?
He had great.
82 was
Yeah,
special.
Yeah, UP and Adamson
I
always
went
had great
to
games.
I went to one. I think I went to
Tony
round
Moa.
one.
Yeah. I think I saw you there.
MOA. I went to round one. Yeah,
That was when
but
Val Chaco was eating us up in the first half.
Yeah,
And then,
Yeah,
but you guys
we were
won
down.
though. You guys won,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
We were down like 17 points, I think, at halftime.
Yep.
And in the last 2 minutes, we were down by 7 points. Then we went to overtime.
man.
And then we
Overtime.
still won.
we
Yeah,
went to
that was
overtime.
rough watching from the sideline. Yeah.
I think we went to overtime, and then you guys were still up big till like 2 minutes left.
What?
And then I had no idea how we pulled off that win. Similar to pretty much game 2 of season 81. So I mean,
Yeah, I remember that because I remember that me and Paul were tweeting from the sideline during the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, that was
should we
rough,
go in?
man.
Should we go
That
in?
was Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Si Paul was tweeting, pasok na ba ako? Ganun. Then Sean replied,
Yeah.
I'll go in if you go in.
If you go in, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, before we move
Yeah.
on, let's talk about 81. If you've moved on already from, what was going through your mind, through the team's mind during game? Start with game 1 first. So this was a close game the whole time. What was going through your head during that final play when Bright hit that shot? What was the play for you guys?
Man, can I curse? Because I'll tell you,
Sure, man,
candidly,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Please
That's why you're
do.
here.
I was like, this is some bullshit, man. 'Cause, I think we had the momentum. You know, I just hit the 2 free throws.
throws.
Yeah.
And then I thought, that gave me so much life and so much energy, and I was ready to go to overtime and just like I was about to be like, just give me the ball, let's go. And then I never got that opportunity, and then it just went to shit.
Were you there during the final play? Were you playing defense?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I wasn't there. I was where I was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the heck, freaking Poppy was doing. This man was, but I think he got back screened by
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
From Paul.
Paul popped up
Yeah.
with some sort of a decoy. Then Camacho came up, which opened up Bright down low.
Yeah, it was just a big
Miscommunication on you
They
guys.
didn't talk. They
Yeah.
didn't talk. It was a big I don't know, man. You just gotta be better in those situations.
So how was it after the game? What did Coach Franz tell you guys? Was he mad
Oh,
or
man.
was he like?
I was pissed. I was throwing shit. It was. I think I was more mad than anybody. I was pissed, bro. I was kicking everything down.
Mhm.
Anybody wanted to talk to me, any fan or something, I said, I was very mean.
Yeah. After
That
that
was
game.
bad, bro. That was bad.
What
That was
about
bad,
practice
dude.
after
was
that
bad.
game? How was practice after that game? Was it?
Oh, I was locked in.
Mhm.
Locked in. Everybody didn't, because I was the type of captain where I didn't take no shit from nobody. So if I seen somebody doing some BS, I'll let them know.
Mhm.
And shit, I was yelling at everybody. So,
Game 1 was.
I missed that. I missed
Go
that.
ahead.
I
Game one was,
missed that environment.
Yeah, that type of competitive environment though, when you have your whole school
Yeah.
behind you on your back. Game 1 was
Yeah.
on a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. It was held on a
Yep.
Saturday. Game 2 was on a
Wednesday.
wherein Adamson canceled classes for the students to watch the game. Tell us what was going through your head. What was the coach's game plan for that game? For game, was it did it differ from game one, or was it totally the same?
No, I think we probably made like a couple minor adjustments
Mhm.
here and there on defense, or I think the main goal was the same, the main plays was the same,
Yep,
everything
yep,
was the same. Just go harder.
yep.
You just
Execute.
gotta want it. It was all about heart. But man, game two, that's some BS, man. Hey, hey, listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. I was talking to somebody last month, a big higher up, a big higher up. I was talking to him, and I was telling him straight up, like, "Yo, man, why UP paid the refs to get me out the game? Because look, man, listen here, bro. Listen. Those fouls were crazy. I fouled out basically every quarter. They take me out the game because I was fouling. Like, but I was not fouling. They called a charge on me, or it should have been a charge for me. They called reaches, box out. I don't know, man. That was crazy. They kept me out the game, bro.
Well, I mean, come on. I think both teams had bad calls, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember that game,
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of
it's
course.
a
There's gonna
UAP.
be
I mean,
bad
it's UAP.
calls
What do you expect?
everywhere.
It's the
What do you
freaking
expect from the
refs.
UAAP?
For
Yeah.
how many years they still can't get their shit right? And I mean, it's been like that ever since I was playing. So I mean, both teams would say those types of no, of comments. But then, I mean, yeah, let's just agree to disagree on your side.
Hey, man. I guess so.
Yeah.
It's cool. Cool.
Yeah, it was close the whole time. Actually, that game too, it was close the whole game. Uh,
Yeah.
Down to the wire. Till Jerome Lastimosa hit that game tying three to force overtime. You know what?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I was with Toby that game, and when
Yeah.
he hit that shot, I mean, like, okay,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
already
We accepted
accepting
it.
defeat. I
Yeah.
mean, from that point on, I mean, like,
Oh yeah, this is Adamson show.
because as UP fans, we've been so used to that type of result in a game wherein we came
Oh
so
yeah,
close,
definitely.
then eventually
Yeah.
it's all gonna
Yeah.
crumble down
Yep.
to a loss, another loss. So I mean, how about you guys? What was going through you guys' heads during heading into overtime, heading into that crucial stage of the game? I guess you guys had high
Uh,
confidence.
well, I mean, my head was good. I was. It was bothering me though. The whole game it was bothering me with the refs and
Mhm.
the calls being made, keeping me out the game, and so I was actually struggling a bit. I could never find a rhythm because I was in and out, in and out, in and out. But my teammates had my back, and then just down the stretch, just some brain fart moves, just some unforced errors. We did it to ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of mistakes that we made that were just stupid, bro, stupid, and it still haunts me to this day.
Mhm.
I going to the finals. That should have been us, but I congratulate you guys. It was a good. That was a dogfight, man. UP and Adamson, season 81 has some dogs on both teams.
Yeah,
Straight up
yeah.
dogs, man.
Sure.
That was a good fight. I wish we could run it back.
I
For real.
know. I mean,
Yeah,
I miss
yeah.
college.
we've been like clamoring for that type of competition again. I mean that season 81 team for UP is way different from the season 82 team. I mean, like, the type of heart that those players played during that season really showed on the court. I mean, the seniors, Jello, Diego, Paul, and Jarrell, of course JJ Española, defined the team itself, which showed on the court, which made us really excited to watch. Since and
Mhm.
Juan was a beast. I mean, because of his
Yeah,
shoot,
no, Juan is nice.
yeah. Uh
I mean, but I think you can say the same thing for Adamson.
Definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
Season 81, we were tough, man. We were
definitely.
tough.
Yeah.
Definitely championship contending team. But then season 82, it kind of like I'm not really sure what happened there.
Heading
Yeah.
into game two, I was talking to Toby about Jerome Lastimosa. He was like,
Yeah, it was good. I
how
was telling.
many? I was like, how many years does he have left to play? And he was telling me like, ulul, rookie lang yan. He's a rookie. I mean, he has all
Bro.
these
Yeah,
years ahead of him.
he got like 3 years left under his belt, something like that, something crazy, 3 or 4 years.
When he came to the team, did you find him to be a special guy already? Did you know that he was bound to be something special?
Um, I knew he had potential. But he kind of got like lost in the shade because Rob Manolan was just eating him up every single day in practice. Every single day, Rob was just eating him up. So until he got his opportunity, when some guys graduated, we knew he was gonna be nice.
Mm.
He just had to get under control and be smarter with his decisions. And yeah, we knew
Yeah.
he was gonna be good though.
And he definitely showed. As a
Played a
Yeah.
brilliant game two. It's like 15 points, 7
Yeah.
rebounds, 5 assists, and a couple of steals. Yeah, it was great. It was great in game two.
very pesky, very.
Yeah,
He
I think
definitely.
He made the
gonna have
shot.
a great
He
season.
made that shot.
Yep. And Jerick was hitting so much shots.
Oh, difficult
like,
shots.
out
Difficult
of
shots.
nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else was your big guy? Who was that? Was it,
Simon Camacho, man.
of course, Camacho. Of course, we can't discount him.
Yeah.
And who's this bruiser you guys had? Was it Bernardo? Was it?
Yeah.
He was also.
Bernardo, yeah.
Again, yeah. I mean, that Adamson, that team you guys had during season 81 really had so much promise. That's why you guys had the second seed, right? Tama?
Yep.
Second
Yeah.
seed.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Final
second.
Four.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
he was nice.
yeah, I mean, basketball happens. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on from season 81 since.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Oh,
I have
go
a
ahead.
question. At the end of game two of the UP Adamson final, you were waving to the Adamson crowd and you were saying sorry while crying. And we felt bad for you, honestly. What was going through your
Yeah.
mind?
Oh man, so much stuff. That I knew it was my last game. I'll never put on that jersey competitively again. And Adamson meant and still means so much to me. They gave me my opportunity. They treated me so well when I was there, and especially my senior year. They treated me like so good, man. So
Yeah.
and then they also had so much gratitude for me. They had so much like appreciation, but then also they had so much expectations for me and Jarek and Poppy
Mhm.
to bring us, to the finals and try and win it. And then so it was like a culmination of like, I'm glad that I got this far. I'm happy to, showcase my talent. I'm happy to put on for my school. But then also it was like sadness. Obviously, I'm graduating.
Yeah.
And also a sense of failure. Like I failed myself, my family, my school, my coaches, and my teammates. So it was just those emotions. I don't even cry a lot. I never cry.
Yeah.
It has to be like a death for me, to cry like that. But that was just insane, bro. And
Yeah, we could see that.
Yeah.
We could see that.
That's why we were heartbroken as well when we
Yeah.
saw you crying after that game.
Yeah, we're clapping for you.
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
I was
I mean-
heartbroken. I still am.
Well, I mean, it makes the best of us. I mean, like, what doesn't kill you makes
Yeah.
you stronger. So just that's the
Exactly.
definite. And of
Yeah.
course, during that season, I mean, you definitely got noticed. But then again, you were supposed to head to the draft right after that season, but then some technicality came in the way.
Yeah.
And again, so you had to wait one season, again, 1 year
Yeah.
after that one, and then boom, there you go, getting drafted by Northport, 8th overall.
Yeah,
Talk to us about that experience. How was it being drafted in the PBA? I think Sean Anthony took you under his wing right then and there. How was he as a
yeah,
mentor?
dude. Yeah, just draft day was cool. I was so nervous backstage, and I was expecting. I didn't know when I was gonna get called. A couple teams had made promises that they were gonna pick me, and then obviously I didn't get picked. So I was like over there backstage, kind of pissed off. But then I got called out, and it was so just a weight off my shoulders. I've been waiting for this for years. Been working so hard for this. And it was cool. And yeah, Sean Anthony, man, that's my guy. He's been like a big bro to me since day one. We just had lunch like yesterday, 2 days
Mhm.
ago.
So what's like what
Yeah.
was the first piece of advice that you remembered? Uh, could be the biggest advice that he gave you. Like, what was it right off the bat?
Man, it's just so much I can't even think of one. He's dropped so much knowledge into my brain, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why I have so much respect for him. He's really like my big bro, and yeah, he's so much, man. I'm trying to think right now. I can't
Yeah.
even think because there's so many.
And that's one
Yeah.
thing that you didn't really have back when you were starting with Adamson, right? Just like that
No.
one type of mentor that
Mentor,
went
yeah.
to you.
Yeah. I mean, my mentor forever and will always be my dad. So
Mhm.
I always had my dad to like keep me never too high, never too low. So always had my dad. So thankful for him. But yeah, never like a kuya,
Mhm.
never a
Yeah.
kuya until now.
Wait, sorry. Let's just go back for a bit. Was there any other school in the UAP that tried to recruit you aside from Adamson when you were starting out?
Yeah, I had UE.
Mhm.
I had NU,
Okay.
and I tried out at LaSalle during high school when I was
Okay.
in high school.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Yeah, so I had that option too. So, but there was an article about that. They blew it up, man. They blew it up. It's not
Okay.
even real. It's not even true.
I'm not sure I
They
remember
freaking
what
said
happened.
there's an article during season 80 when it came out because I think I beat LaSalle. Like I played a game, dropped 20 or something on LaSalle, and then an article came out talking about LaSalle uh, denied me or
Okay.
something like that. There's
Okay.
some
Okay.
What?
crazy articles coming out,
Understand. Understand.
but yeah,
I
I
mean,
just
that's
went
what.
there. I went there in high school. They offered me to go to their high school. I was like, I'm not going to high school out here. I'm gonna go to high school back home and then come out here. I
Yeah.
was trying out for the college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole
Okay.
thing behind that.
I mean, those are the type of stuff that we miss in the UAP. This is the drama na we all
Yeah,
miss. I mean,
Live for.
it comes in the season, it comes off the season, but then again, we all love those types of drama. Okay, let's go
shit,
back.
man. It's off season. We still got all the UST drama going on. It's crazy. You're
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
playing. There's still drama.
Okay, very quickly. Let us know what you think about that issue. If it's okay to comment for you.
Yeah.
Uh, um,
I mean, if it's fine if you don't
I,
want to
I,
comment. I mean, we totally understand.
I mean, I understand. I understand where the players are coming from, but I also understand where like some coaches and some PBA veterans are saying like, hey, don't be too maarte and don't be expecting too much. But I mean, in the middle of a pandemic, I don't know how you can even practice 5-on-5 and stuff
Yep.
like that. That's just kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Putting your players and everyone at risk, which
Yeah.
is I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's that. I mean, like
Yeah.
pretty much what we think of the issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
go back to the PBA. It sucks that you were raring to go before the start of the season, but then again, we all know what happened since you guys got stuck and you were supposed to play your first game. I think what a few days after the opening, right?
I'll tell you
Was
right
it?
now, bro. The day of.
Oh, was it?
the day March 11th, the day of, bro. I had my uncle, I had my dad in a hotel in Nobu and everything already, and then it got canceled the day of, bro. Yo, I
That
can't.
sucks, man.
Oh, come on.
Remember, yeah,
That
I remember
sucks.
Nico telling us that yeah, it got cancelled and yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
who's your
man.
fellow rookie who got drafted with you for Northport?
Renzo Sabito.
Oh yeah. You
Ah,
guys are in the team
Renzo.
now. Another dude
Yeah.
who killed us in
Yo,
season.
Renzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Birds of the same feather,
He
man. I
is
mean,
just as much as a good of a candidate, if not, he's just as good as me.
okay, so how is it? How
So
is it
yeah.
now with the team? How did the veterans accept you guys? Aside from Sean, the coaching staff, was it a smooth transition for
Oh
you guys as rookies for Northport?
yeah, bro. It was nice. There's probably only like one or two guys that gave me problems, but everyone else smooth.
Did Nico Elorde give you
You know.
problems?
Yeah, did he? Did he? Yeah, like
No, man, he's the nicest guy in the world. But if you ask him, it's always me and him are always the first and last to leave
oh,
that
okay,
gym.
Oh, okay.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, his work ethic has been like that ever since he was young. Since
Yeah, he works
it's in his
hard.
blood. It's in his blood. So hopefully
Yeah,
we get to
yeah.
see you around the Elorde compound one of these days. If you decide to work
Shit,
out there,
if he invites me,
yeah, me and Enzo hang out a lot there. Maybe we could
Yeah.
okay.
spar or like do some training for
Gotta
boxing.
be royalty to go in there, man. That's
No,
the
man, he's very.
lords.
Those are like the most down to earth
Down
people
to earth.
Yeah.
you guys could ever meet. So I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah. I'm just kidding, bro. Yo, Nico is yeah. He's just a love bug.
all right. Before we let Sean go, any questions pa for PL, Zoe, and Toby? Anything you want to ask Sean before we like? It's been an interesting episode, but then maybe you guys have like final punches for
Yeah. Siguro, who is the UP player you hated to defend the most?
Hated to defend.
Yeah.
Ugh. Um, honestly, it probably man hated to defend.
It's gotta be Juan, I would say. No?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Juan because he's a little bit more shifty. But yeah, if the question was who do you love to defend, it would be Paul.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
it's hate, probably Juan because he's quicker than me and he's pretty shifty. So
Yeah. So you're pretty much matched up with Paul every time you went up against UP. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I got him back though, guys. Ask him. If you guys are close with Paul, ask him. We tuned up against him in Blackwater and Northport like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Man, I gave him the business. Ask him. I think I gave him 20. I think I gave him a 20 piece.
That is nice. That is nice. I mean, like,
Just kidding. That's my bro. He's cool.
pretty sure, yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
my
sure
guy.
you'd enjoy that as well. Hey, how about you guys?
Yeah,
Toby,
that's my
PL?
guy.
Any
Oh
final?
yeah, I have a question for Sean. You mentioned earlier you were into contemporary art.
Yeah.
What kind of pieces do you like to collect?
So much stuff, bro. I love obviously some cause joints. I got some bear bricks. Into like Daniel Arsham. What else I
Nice.
got? I love Vitra. Herman Miller. That's not contemporary art. That's like furniture. But yeah, human made. I love human made. All this stuff. So
What got you into it?
whatever.
I mean, like, or was it something that you've been into ever since you were young?
Yeah, I've been into fashion and everything
Oh.
since high school, middle
Interesting,
school,
interesting.
crazy stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
it's expensive, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm spending all my salary on fucking all this stuff, man. I gotta chill out.
We're the pros, we're the pros right now, so you gotta like spend that.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I gotta chill. I gotta chill.
Say Toby, final question for you.
Yeah, I have a
Ay, for
question.
ano?
Yeah, I always saw you as a lockdown defender that could guard Probably the 1 to 4, position 1 to 4. Are you seeing yourself in that role in the PBA also?
Oh man, the fours in the PBA are much bigger
Oh, yeah, that's true.
than they are in college. So I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but I thank you for those humble words because I don't think of myself as that, but I try my best.
Yeah, because I was telling PL ever since that, yeah, that Sean Manganti, I want him in Gilas. I want him to be
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like a
actually.
lockdown defender.
Bro,
Something
your
like
hands
that.
are fast, man. Your
Man,
hands
I
are
wish.
fast,
I
man.
wish. I'm not even eligible.
Why? What do you mean?
I didn't have a
Passport.
passport before
Passport.
16. I still don't even have a
Ah,
passport.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's a bummer.
But you're
Yeah,
Filipino.
yeah, which I think is stupid because I'm
Ah,
pure. I was supposed to be on the 23 for
yeah. The
2023
yeah.
Gilas back then, the cadets.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to
But
be on that, but then I'm not even eligible. So
Oh,
man,
that's sad.
terrible.
Big loss for us though.
yeah. You got the long limbs and
Yeah.
the skill for the international game. But when it comes to the PBA, what position do you usually play now? Is it 2 or 3?
2-3, but even
Same thing.
Coach Pito is talking about running me at the four sometimes, which is
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'll do my
Ball,
best.
ball.
stretch 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Stretch four.
Stretch 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to get big. So hopefully by the time we start, I'll be kind of big,
How much do you weigh now? Like
like
two.
189, 187,
Yeah,
188,
you are.
something like that.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get there. I mean, like, look
Yeah.
at Toby. He's like 5'6", and he's like what?
I'm 5'7", 180.
No,
Gotta get
but I mean, I'm still
flyweight.
trying to stay like kind of light at the same
Yeah.
time, so I can
Yeah.
be fast, and I want to fly still. I still want to
Yeah,
be able
yeah.
Of course.
to bang out and everything. So,
We can't freaking like miss those dunks from you, man. I mean, like those are stuff that we really look forward to seeing, especially in the PBA now.
Yeah, in the PBA.
Okay.
dude, I miss doing it. It's been like been 2 years since I played competitively, like really competitively.
But yeah,
Mhm.
because of the D League and all. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, but D League is just a D League, and then MPBL. I played like 3 games in MPBL, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I really just want to play for real,
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay.
Yep.
Again, Sean, this has been such an interesting episode. I mean,
Thank you so
the reason
much.
why I thought about this is because we haven't really heard from the Adamson side for that season 81 run for the UP. I mean, that dream season 81 run for UP, as well as
Yeah.
Adamson, of course. I mean, like, you guys had so much talent in that pool, and I mean, it all just
Yeah.
boiled down to a matter of someone had to win the game. You know, if both
Yep.
teams deserve to win, both teams really deserve to win. But then again, it's a basketball game, so someone had to win, someone had to lose. But then again,
Yep.
so the competition we saw the fire in both teams playing that in that season. But then yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunate reason there would be that someone had to win, someone had to lose. Uh,
Yeah.
Again, Sean, before we let you go, any final message for your fans, the Adamson community, the UP community as well? I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. Straight off your
Oh shoot. My message would be is I miss both communities. Obviously, I'm on the blue side forever.
Yeah.
But I miss going to war against UP.
Yep.
And with blue. So man, I miss it. But I'm sure we'll have some good games in the future.
and I don't know, for some reason, hopefully we can like get you guys like Paul, Juan, Jerick, Papi, Bright in one court
Oh my
again.
god,
Yeah.
that would
Just
be
go
crazy.
at it one final time.
That would be the
man.
dream, man. The dream.
We should all get on the Zoom call together. That
Yeah,
would be
man, I mean,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we're just here. Hopefully, you can get Jerick, who has Jerome, who has on your team, and let's make one episode so that everyone can get
Yeah,
into it again.
season 81. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the trash talk will be really bad. I mean, like, will be really fun.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna get in the ass.
We're calling you guys out right now. Jerick, Jerome,
Jerome,
Papi.
Happy.
Glad to have you guys here.
Simon, everyone, man.
Simon Camacho.
Shoot, Juan, Paul.
Yep.
Man,
We'll
calling
deal with
you
those
up, man.
guys. Yep. Calling out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, Sean Manganti, it's been such a pleasure having you on Maroon Talk. I mean, no words can express how thankful we are for you joining us here. I mean, like, this has been like
Thanks
one
for
of the
having
best episodes. I'm sure it's
Sure,
one of the most
sure.
interesting episodes that we've ever done. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
cool talking about it.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Sean.
This has
Thanks,
been
guys.
Maroon
Sean.
Talk. Maraming salamat po. Una
Yes, sir.
one. What was that thing? What was that? Adamson, I was like, I can't-
Almost there, but I'm not gonna do it either.
Ayan, UP fight. Let's
Fight.
go, Adamson. I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah. There you go.
See you guys. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you. Good night.
Sean.
All right, my guys.
Thanks,
Thanks
Sean.
guys.